What's up, YouTube? I'm going to be showing how to take out this alternator. This is a Honda Accord 05. It's pretty simple. It's one bolt here up top, and it's two bolts at the bottom. One is going to be right here, and one right here. Gotta disconnect this connector and take this power wire off. And the belt, have to take the belt off, so I'm going to loosen the tensioner, slacken the belt up, take the belt off. Now I just got to release the tension. See the tension loosen off the belt. Now I could take it off the alternator. Right here, pushing on this tab and unplug it. So I'm just going to squeeze it, pull out. And I've already went ahead and disconnected the battery. That's actually the first thing to do, is to disconnect the battery. Now I got to get this one. And it's just a boot. Take the boot off. That's that power wire that comes in from the battery. These boots are always like a little hassle, but could work around it. There's a little nut that's on it. Now this clip that holds the wire, you could break it off, but I like to take clips off the right way, so I'll kind of show what it looks like. Now this is what it looks like close up. I'm going to use this flathead, and there are two tabs. There's one here, this one. See, you could push that, and there's one at the bottom. So you squeeze both tabs and you pop the connector out. Now the belt is off, the connector is off, the wire from the battery is off, and the wire harness is disconnected from the alternator. So now I go in with a 10 mil, crack the upper bolt loose, and it's the same size, the bottom ones. So I'm going to go in with an extended handle. And you just have to manipulate it, take the extension off, put a shorter one, use a deep socket or a short or regular size. Whatever is going to get you in there is what you got to use. And whenever you're going in a tight space like this, you always want to put some pressure right here, like pressure on the tool, to make sure that it's sitting flush on the nut or the bolt. That way, once you put some torque on it, you don't actually strip it. Now I could go in and finish taking them out by hand. And they're all usually the same size, but you could always try to put them how you took them out. So, you know, you keep the bottom ones on the bottom. Just kind of make a note of it, or a mental note. If they're all the same, then you don't really have to worry about it. And I always leave the top one last, because once the top one comes out, the alternator is going to start moving. Sometimes it's hard to get the bottom one out. If you lose the top one, then the alternator starts moving. You don't really have a good grip to take the bottom ones out. So top one last. In my case, top one is much longer. Now I see one problem so far. I have to move the reservoir for the power steering. And again, it's another clip. It's just to get the screwdriver in there and pry it. And it comes loose. And that's how you take out your alternator. Now if you got to replace it, do you do the same, the reverse, and you replace it? If you just gotta check maybe to see if the pulley is bad, or if it's wobbly, or if you want to take it to an auto parts store to have them check it, you could do that and then come back, pop it in, and installation is actually just the reverse of taking it out. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.